See on air. Hey everybody, welcome to the Call to Action podcast. We are not doing an official episode, we're just doing a reaction. I'm with my boy Nat in Arizona right now.
Hiya.
We flew all the way here to sit here and react to this Shirewolves versus Odd Couple match.
Yeah, but it had to be in Arizona.
Had to be in Arizona. Why? I don't know. I really want to just be next to somebody while I'm reacting to this match. This looks like it's going to be real sweet. We've been reading some hype, so let's see how it goes. We will just be reacting with it into the background, so if you want to play along at the same time, that would be great. You can usually keep up with our commentary. Otherwise, it's just going to be two dudes watching this match, just like we're sitting right next to you in person. So we're going to go ahead and start this match and see how it goes.
Let's do it.
Let's
Good evening.
get right past the promo. Make sure it's still working. Chance Ellison.
What are you, just hanging out in garages by yourself? You're like the weird kid in Corruption, you know? You're like the bad boy Robin or something, you know what I mean?
You're just a big mouth.
Oh, Big Mouth. Let this Big Mouth tell you something, you little punk. The Smasher, he's going to end this whole corruption thing.
Kaiser looks like
This
he's
is
going to
all
mug
over and done
Chance.
with. Grand opening, grand closing for you, KO, Corruption. You got anything to say about that?
Me? I don't.
Oh, big KO. You know what? There was a time when you were a big deal in this league.
Let me stop you right there.
About being a big deal. Who are you? You guys come up, then would you jump out of a dumpster to come here? You know, you got a nice little run and the fans loved it. They love seeing these new people come in. Who do you beat? I don't even, the first run, I don't know who that guy is. In Washington, you think that's a victory to celebrate? In Navarro. Hey, he was a big deal at one time. That is in the past. That is old school, my friend. This is a whole new league. You got your big mouth coming into this? Well, you know what? What's that? You don't need to listen to my big mouth right now. Why don't you talk to the Smasher?
Oh shit, this promo's getting hype.
Shit.
Yeah.
You, Bucky Barnes. Big shot. Don't scare me, my friend. I've seen people like you. You come in, the fans love you. They're dismissing me. They want you and Cushing. I've seen what happens. These bright stars, they come into the league, they burn so bright, and they fade into obscurity. They're gone. You, my friend, you're a bump in the road in my title. You know what? You're doing all the talking
Smith has
now.
got this
But your time
shadow
is
going on
over.
right now.
Mhm.
You can tell
What
he's
do you
been
got to
studying.
say about that? The words. Toothpaste.
How's that for lapdog?
Oh, I can't wait for this
Smash.
match.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be so good.
I love that he called him Bucky Barnes, too.
I know. Let's just acknowledge it straight up. All right, let's get to the commentary. Come on.
I am Mark Baby Terrence Ellison Christian. It is what's
For those watching along, we're
inside
just about
that
at the
count. What's inside
4.5 minute
Burger
mark.
King. What's
Just to be
inside
sure
of
we're
these
on the same
competitors
page.
and these teams? Pure greatness, heart, and grit. Who's going to come out on top today? Look, this is it's up in the air, man. Because if you look at it, I've been saying it. I've said it recently on Collider Live. I think the teams division right now is the strongest that it has ever been.
Christian's
And
stealing my
when you
words. I've been
have
saying
champions
team
like
division.
Yeah, you literally
they
said that
are
to me yesterday.
I know, it's so stacked right
defended the titles twice against very two tough teams. And who's the boss? And critically,
Here's a fun fact to all the Call to Action fans. We got two huge Clark Wolf fans in here, and Nat's been hiding it for a while because the rest of the podcast, yeah,
I guess it's not anymore.
the rest of the podcast will sit there and say, they don't care for Clark Wolf that much. They're kind of mix on it. We took over. This is a Clark Wolf podcast right now. Call to Clark Wolf. Let's go, Shirewolves. Let's do this.
Call it classy.
Yep. Call it classic.
That's right. He has sniffed the belt before, and there's a lot of belts on stage to smell currently. And very interesting with the Odd Couple is that they actually have a manager here today, and that is all because Mark Riley was not able to take the W. Are you shushing me?
I'm not shushing
Is that who
you.
you're shushing? I was about to make a point about the manager,
Sorry.
Roxy. She had a slap in Chicago. Guys
think
shushing
Christian's
me
kids are
like
in the
I don't know what I'm
studio
talking
again or
about.
something.
Roxy
They're
is
trying
here
to show
today.
Not shushing you, but maybe I should.
That's right. Roxy is here, and Roxy, the spotlight. As much as Roxy Stryer likes to say, "Oh, it's not about me," unlike what Dinino says, "It's not about me." She sure has made it about herself. Enjoys attention over the last month or so, and the spotlight has been on her, and she was suspended, and because Jeff Snyder beat Mark Riley, she is allowed to be here today. So she wants to see if
That was
the
a
Odd
crazy
Couple has
match,
said
too.
as much.
This is what brings that
Roxy
match so
Stryer
close. Snyder
helped them
has been on a
become
roll
better team.
recently, and
Yeah.
him
I don't
and
care how
Draco
good
have been
of a
actually
team
playing
they
at the
are,
level
though.
they
are a great
really should have been playing
Jeff
at
Snyder
first,
is
but they
trying to
finally
become
got their
the first
niche.
person
Yeah.
ever to
So
win
this
the title
match
twice.
I'm
with
hoping all the
another
hype is
team,
there. I don't know who wins or who loses. So.
Yeah, I mean, when they're on October has their
Quite
bad
possibly
days,
one of the
they're
best
pretty
teams
bad.
ever.
Yeah.
But when they're on,
If
they're
not the
fucking
best.
on.
No, yeah. I mean, both of them are.
The Shirewolves
Like, I mean, Draco hasn't gotten a belt, but he's championship level regardless.
for sure.
And then Snyder is half of one of the best team champs ever.
Yeah.
At this point, I don't know. If Shirewolves take it over Odd Couple this time, I think I finally tipped the hat to them. Because the teams they've been playing are at a different level than the Patriots are playing. And even though the Patriots had a much longer streak, Shirewolves are just on fire. I don't know if they lose this. If they do,
their chemistry is off the
I'll be
charts, and
amazed.
it's
I can't
easy
call
to
it.
get
This one's
lost in
gonna
all
be
the
a
hubbub
banger.
and all the hoopla, the hype. The Shirewolves are what's driving this match because their greatness that we start to take for granted. They're like a Tim Duncan, the San Antonio Spurs, to Roxy Strive's chagrin. They are the New England Patriots of this league. And
Yeah.
we had a team Patriots. They won a lot of championships. The Shirewolves are the new Patriots in town.
they are the
Well,
Patriots.
a
of
lot
the
of
town,
people are going to be glued to their television
Shush.
watching.
Got your back.
Television watching this, and I know that we have a lot to say about it, but the competitors, they had a lot to
Let's
say
see these
about it.
sweet
Here
promos.
we go.
Let's go.
Sweet, nasty promos.
Mm-hmm.
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth.
They have 6 straight victories, 2 title defenses, and now they stare down that potential winner in Chicago.
The energy in that room is so crazy when a couple pulled that win. Yeah. Oh man. Screamed, I remember like right
So
over
after the
here.
Chicago event,
I
I was
think.
really
Yeah.
excited
Oh,
for
wait.
the Odd Couple
Is that
to
you?
win. Yeah,
I'm somewhere in there.
and
Yeah.
Incredible match.
Where are they in
We've
the
always
first
said
couple
we
of
want to
years?
go up against the best, and right now the Odd Couple
Bills
is
need
the best
team
team
belts.
out there, so that's what we're gonna play.
And we couldn't have done it without the support of our manager, Roxy Strider.
Here we are about to play the Shirewolves. Thank you so much to my man Jeff for allowing me to be here by
Wolf
taking
Crusher.
that fossil out. You're about to be a first-time belt holder, long overdue. The first person to win the belt twice on 2 different teams. Maybe the 2 best
I love
players of
everybody
all time
says that,
standing right
like,
here. Your former teammate.
Kaiser or like
Martin
Agnino coming out of a
Draco.
trash
It's
can.
really fun.
Snyder's always wearing shirts that makes it look like he
playing
came out of a
Martin
trash
Draco
can.
because he's our
Yeah.
former stablemate. We think that he's one of the most underappreciated competitors in this league. We cannot believe that he hasn't had a belt yet.
Today is both emotional and pressure filled. I'm playing
Do
with
you think
former
we see a full
stablemate
heel
as my
turn
new
on
partner.
and
I'm
Draco?
playing against
I don't
know if I can buy
two
Draco
of my
as a heel. He's
dearest
so
friends who I
likable.
consider like
Yeah.
sisters.
Snyder definitely.
And
Right.
I don't want to be the guy that's been almost the winner.
I think in Draco though, like not necessarily full heel, but just like kind of like a sassy dude because he's always had that
But
sass.
his company,
Yeah.
I
They wanna
think,
get into that
is
fight with
less
Emma.
interesting.
Keep Snyder in check.
Do you think I'm an actual wizard?
This has been a journey, many months in the making. Ever since I heard Mark and Draco's name called out and found out that we'd be paired together for this corruption tournament.
Jeff Snyder, who is always a loose cannon, and Roxy, who we're friends with, we know, but has done some, let's say, questionable things recently.
I know this is not about me today.
That was a loud
Yes, I
sound
want this
flash,
as well,
too.
but they have been working tirelessly to get this, and they just want it more.
None of that matters to us. We block all of that out. We're here to play
Any
trivia,
fans watching that wants to sit there and promote
slapping,
a real
dancing
Schmoedown event,
aside.
hashtag Schmoedown Live or
This is about
Schmoedown Nashville.
trivia and we're
That's what we
here
want to
to
see
discuss.
right now. Send
I
it.
have been
Send it home.
goofball. You've
Action
seen me in a
Podcast is
big
going to
way.
tear that
You've
place up.
seen me goofing around. Let
I
me tell
will
you
host the after
You're not
party.
going to see a smile on
for
my
like
face until Christian Carlisle says, and the new champion at the end of this match, okay?
So I faced off against Snyder with my former teammate. Wolves of Steel played him and his former teammate with the Patriots, and they won that time. And I know that he's looking to make history today, but I think everybody is looking to make history today.
Absolutely. We've made history, and the point is to keep making history. And Snyder wants to win the belt with 2 different partners. I mean, there's a ton at stake today.
I think Shirewolves bring a valid point. Like beating Shirewolves at this point is making history. That's like
For sure.
that's gonna be a highlight of this whole season if that's the
I
case.
am the equalizer, and I am the destroyer.
If the October wins, I would have to say Snyder's the team goat.
Yeah,
Today,
for sure.
the team belts are on the line. We have defended them twice. We're going to defend them again. The Odd Couple, you guys are a great team. We respect your trivia. We don't respect the antics.
We're not interested in the shenanigans. We just kind of want to play the
So
game.
here's the thing,
and
though. Even
keep
with
belts.
the Shirewolves having two
Shirewolves,
defenses, though,
It's been nice to see
even
you
if
guys
Odd Couple
on top,
does win
but
this
your
match,
time is
do I think
over.
that they can
My
defend
boys
it
are going
against
to
the
take you
Shirewolves
out.
on
The Odd
their
Couple is going to
on
win
the
this
rematch?
title
You think the
today.
Shirewolves get an immediate rematch though?
I would say at this point they have to. Before there was a rule where if you defended it and you got an automatic rematch afterwards, but that's really never been ironclad. At least I don't know.
It's
There's
a
never been a
case-by-case
rule.
basis.
Right, but with the Shirewolves having two defenses at this point, like I would have to say that they should get a
Look,
rematch.
Shirewolves, cool, calm, and collected, said
It'd
we
be
are
interesting to
just
see them go
here
through
to
the ultimate
play
teams
game.
or
No
ultimate team showdown
shenanigans,
now.
no slaps, nothing. We are just here to play the game and win and be the champions we are. And Draco says as much. He's nervous. His nerves are there, but he because he respects these ladies. He's seen them. He's also seen some of their abilities as far as the studying. He's studied with them before. Roxy Schreier says
that means we know it's good. That means it's close.
Shirewolves
You always don't want to look at the time too much because if you see team title match and it's 40-something minutes, you're just like, shit, this one is a KO. Like, but this one's at an hour, so that says this comes down to the wire.
Title defense.
Good.
Only one other team had over 2 title defenses in team history.
And that would
guess who that is?
the Jeff Snyder and the JTE.
Correct.
That would be the original Patriots. Very interesting backstory here with Mark Andreyko. Maybe he does have some sort of inside knowledge coming from the former Fight Club and then now coming over to the Odd Couple. Is that going to be the difference here today, or will Rachel Cushing and Clark Wolf continue their reign on top of the team division?
Well, here is the tail of the tape. You start with the Odd Couple.
Tail of the
Musicals
tape. Let's
is
do
a
it.
big strength.
Where's
Oscars are a big strength.
Where's the
This is mostly a Jeff Snyder trait. Annoying people. That's a big
There's
trait.
not
Yeah,
the
they're
little
very
here.
good
Do you
at
want
getting
to be
under
Clark
the
Wolf and
skin
Rachel
of
Cushing just
skin,
hold
but
belts and just do
she's
their little thing for
Yes,
it?
but
Or they
also
nod,
those
kind of like look
that
over off
Thomas
screen to like the
for
Odd
this
Couple.
team.
What have they done?
They
Oh, but the Odd Couple
have
gets theirs.
4 victories.
Oh, right.
Oh god.
Oh boy, that doesn't bode
Last
well.
year. And between Jeff Snyder and Mark and Draco, they have over 10 title matches in their
That's pretty
in their
crazy stat.
repertoire.
And they got a
10
big
title
W
period
in a
match
live
appearances.
setting. Almost 1,000 people
Between
watching
both of
them
them.
take the W in Chicago.
And now you have the Shirewolves. Strengths are horror films, fantasy, sci-fi,
Yeah, Cheryl stuck at
and
their little
really elaborate costumes. Did you know that?
Their entrances
For
are
for champs.
so
The
good. Their belts are already
disrespect
out.
on
There's
this.
no
Disrespect.
see what they're bringing to them.
See,
But
not even
no
movie
more
Trivia Schmoedown
topics
appreciates
for
Clark Wolf.
the
I've been telling you this. The same thing.
champions.
No, they show it late.
Oh, they
10 title
already
match
have
appearances.
2
Yep.
title defenses, and between the two of them, 10 title matches between both Clark Wolf and Rachel Cushing.
I'm also
Yeah,
surprised it's
throwing
not
a lot
more
of
than 10
math at
title
me.
between
I just
both
know
of
that
them.
both teams
Considering
are really
Rachel's
good
in
at
3
movie
leagues.
trivia.
Right,
and
3
we're about to
leagues,
see some
Hardcore
of the
Fire,
best in a 5-round
had 2
epic
title
play.
matches
Are
that
you ready
came
to
to
go?
the wire,
That sounded like I was prepared.
All right,
I mean,
shush. Ladies and gentlemen,
handful of
it's
teams.
time for the movie Trivia
Schmoedown.
Schmoedown.
Championship atmosphere.
Sometimes I switch over to Sierra Hansen Monks. Look
For
at
the
that.
movie Trivia Schmoedown.
All right,
Team
intros. Let's go.
of the world. First, the challengers. Led to the ring.
I just want to say this
by
theme
their
song. I don't know. Like it always just makes me pop my head
Roxy
along, and I'm just like, I don't know if I should take this
with a
seriously or
record
not.
of 4 wins.
I get it. It's like the show reference, but yeah.
Mark, the android.
Feels like I'm just about to watch like a Looney Tunes cartoon or something.
Some of the film I can't
The
read.
number 1 contenders, the Odd Couple. All right.
I like Roxy's Trinity outfit
There's
right
Roxy
now.
just leading her boys into battle. Look at Snyder. Mark Andreyko and Snyder. I don't know what.
Snyder looks like a
I
sex
don't know what
offender
we're
who got
looking
snuck
at
into
here.
the set.
He took the glasses off. Is he going to keep the mask on?
I feel like that's how he showed up to a bar.
I'm not sure what he's going
That
for.
really
Yeah.
does look like Snyder's evening wear on the weekend.
I need to make sure that's actually Snyder underneath that mask. That could create controversy.
Oh, Game of Thrones.
Oh boy.
With a record of 6 wins, no defeats. They
How'd you feel
are
about that last
the
season of Game of Thrones? Did you watch it?
2018
Yeah, it was
Team
interesting.
of the
Yeah,
Year.
Wouldn't have been how I would.
Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of core points were there, but yeah, there's some execution there that was a little weird.
Yeah.
Main word, execution. Am I right, fans? You know what I'm talking about. Episode 5.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Rachel the Crusher Cushing, Classy Clark.
They have so many accolades between them now at this
the
point.
Shirewolves. Oh, look at that.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
She's got the green. Yeah, the
Jon
green.
Snow, actually.
Jon
Oh no,
Snow.
the sword's coming out.
Yes, and my daughter is losing her mind on the sidelines.
Oh yeah, Christian's daughter is a huge Christian fan.
Right at the odd
Oh my
couple. You talk
gosh.
about
I don't
a
want-
slapping violent. How about a
If the Shirewolves
sword?
lost this match, then
Wow.
I hear like Christian's daughter cry. I'm gonna cry on this reaction. Like, that
What
will
an
happen.
amazing intro. And Christian, you look at all the belts up there. You look at the incredible introduction by the Shirewolves.
All
The
the
Shirewolves
belts.
clearly dressed as Game of Thrones
All the
characters. Meanwhile,
records.
Mark
Isn't that what
Andreyko
Roker
looks like
said?
the PA who left a
That is what he
Starbucks
said,
cup
yeah.
on the
Oh,
set
it's funny
accident.
how all the belts and
Very
a lot of
true.
the
All right,
records are
Mark,
with
as the
Shirewolves.
challengers have
Funny how that
sat,
works.
the champions have sat, and we are ready for our 5-round epic championship clash. Please
Round
tell us the
match.
rules
Let's do this.
for round number 1.
Matt's
In
got a
round
whiteboard.
number one,
I'm just gonna wait for him to write his
competitors
answer, and then I'm gonna
is gonna
shout
hear
mine
8
without
questions
looking
from
at
8
his.
different
I'm gonna do
corners.
bad.
Yeah, we're gonna do
Trivia
terrible.
Schmoedown Galaxy.
Singles and
This
teams
a
leagues is
team
not my forte.
format. However, round number 1 is an individual exercise. You may not rely on the knowledge of your teammate to help you through round number 1. Once we ask a
Yeah, I'm
question,
not gonna
please
grab a
write down
notebook
your
for this.
best
I'll burn
attempt
through
at
all
the
the pages
answer
for all the
on the
questions on this
whiteboard
one.
in front of you. Once we address you by name after about 15 seconds, we're going to ask you to show what you wrote on the whiteboard to
These
your
official
camera.
rules.
At the same time, you verbalize
It's
your
like an
answer
hour's drag whenever
into
you got a good
the
match. coming up.
microphone. Each point that you accrue will be added to your team's total. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a
Meanwhile,
question,
welcome
and
to
there is
the
no
Matt and
stealing
Dylan show.
in round number
Yeah.
1. I'll remind each
This is
team
in
that
Arizona,
you have
guys.
3
I
years
flew here.
to use
I'm
JT
the boss
throughout the
now.
5-round match.
Spent
You
that
need
boss
to
money to
read
come to
questions.
Arizona and
You're
come do a
right,
live
right,
reaction
time.
with
Use
my
the JT
podcast
rule.
colleague.
You also each have 1 challenge to be used as a team at any point during the 5 rounds. Christian,
Yes.
please wake up and start the match.
Nope, I'm up. So I will ask first.
See Fish
with
Eyes
the-
Christian in
I'll
the
ask
match.
the
Let's do
champions.
this.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir. Let's do this.
And the challengers, are you
Yeah.
ready?
Clark will have to be
Yep.
melting in that though. That thing is.
Oh yeah.
Then let's get
Make it
ready
two.
Yeah.
to
I don't like that Snyder didn't say anything underneath that mask. Like this is concerning at this point.
round number 1. All right, let's get the audience. All right. All right, here we go. In the category of action adventure, which film released in the year 2000 stars Xiao Yun Fat and Michelle Yeoh?
I'm pretty sure I know what this is, but I'm gonna let you.
Yeah, I
you,
saw
you
that.
tell me when you're done on this one.
I don't
Man.
get it.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Oh, that's right.
I mean,
Yeah.
the audience may not. Well, then
I always feel bad when I
fine.
don't get the movies with the Asians. too.
I know the Asian Star ones are just like, ooh, this
I
this
should
looks
know
bad
this.
for the Call to Asian
Yeah.
podcast.
Crouching Tiger,
Yes.
Oh.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Rachel
Crouching Tiger, hit dragon.
and Snyder didn't have it.
Wow.
Snyder didn't have it. Okay.
You got to
Ooh.
wonder if robbing that gas station on the way here is going to pay off.
All right, next one.
Your next question comes in the world of horror/thriller. And your query is, Jamie Lee Curtis has appeared in how many films in the Halloween franchise?
Coming back.
Now, I guess it's like, because now you have a new Halloween. I don't know what's going on with, are the other Halloween,
Still shot in
do
the
they all
dark.
count? Or no?
No.
I'm gonna say
The answer's
I'm gonna say it's 4,
5.
None of
but I
the
think it
movies
should be. All
4.
right, we both got 4.
We got 4.
Dude, like those Ewok movies.
1. Pens down, Mark Andreyko.
5.
Yes.
Fuck.
Rachel.
Ah.
4.
And Snyder.
4.
No, and Clark.
5.
5. Clark and Andreyko. Get it.
Yeah, I knew that. I was like, I know she's in at least
Yeah.
3 of those in the
All right,
beginning, and
next
then the most
question.
recent one.
Sorry. Dramas.
Excuse me.
Dramas. Name one of the 2 main stars of the 2001
Hardball.
film Hardball
Oh, fuck.
about Little League Baseball.
Uh,
God, I played little. I was really good at Little League baseball.
Were you?
I hit a lot of home runs.
Running around the base home
I'm
runs? or
pretty
around-
sure I don't know
Christian,
this.
I knocked
It's
the ball over.
the 2 that I would say is
5.
either Brad Pitt or Vince Vaughn.
4.
Keanu Reeves.
3.
Dialing.
Oh, I love
2.
Keanu Reeves too.
1.
Right.
Pens down, please.
Right.
And Rachel
Yeah.
Cushing.
Keanu Reeves?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you
Snyder.
kidding me?
Yes.
That's a
correct.
pure guess.
Snyder. Yes. Keanu Reeves. Clark.
Keanu Reeves.
Yes. And Mark. Yes.
Keanu Reeves.
All right.
Rachel Cushing, pure
Okay,
luck.
nice.
Yes,
Which
you know,
one was
Christian,
for you?
sometimes you got to
Yes.
be really
Oh,
good.
so
and
good.
My
occasionally
favorite
you get lucky.
though.
So
Is
good.
from the world of animated movies. These are movies drawn by hand or on a computer. Your question. Anne Hathaway voiced a bird by the name of Jewel in what 2011
I'm
animated
just picking
film?
animated.
2011 animated.
Yeah, I like that Jewel.
Well, where was I?
Never really
Sophomore
paid attention to the music.
5,
college.
4,
My
Not my
senior year
Lexington.
of high
3,
Oh boy,
2,
I have
1.
nothing. I have
Pens
no
down,
idea.
please. Chef Snyder.
Rio.
Rio? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Rio.
Yep. Mark Andreyko and
Rio.
And that's back on the board.
Oh, yeah, I got 2
Clark
points.
Wolf and Andreyko both perfect right now.
I've got one right now.
2 perfect games for Rachel Cushing. And
It'll be easy for me to
both
keep
played,
up with.
but
I won't use more than all of these fingers by the time this match is done.
Next category, Oscar movies.
Oscar.
Clint Eastwood received the Best
Best
Director nomination for which 2006 war film?
For what? 2006 war film.
Smells like.
Clint Eastwood.
I'm going to go with Sandalwood and Whiskey.
Frustration.
Yeah, that's not a smell. Literally not a smell.
I know it's not.
Sounds like.
Yeah, I know it's not Saving Private Ryan, so I'm just gonna ask
2.
Fury.
One
That's Ryan
pen down, please. And Clark Wolf.
Letters from Iwo Jima.
Yes, Mark Andreyko.
Oh, yeah. Tip of my tongue.
Letters 2. It's incorrect.
Can't accept it.
Letters.
Oh, I said 2.
Yeah.
Letters from Iwo Jima.
Yes, and Snyder.
Letters from Iwo Jima.
Yes. Okay, so
Oof.
Sounds kind of bummed.
Shirewolves
I
take a
know.
2-point lead.
They really took the air out of the room with
Clark
that
Wolf
one.
is the
Yeah.
only one who's still
That is
close.
also
That's how
2 Asian
close
questions
this
that
match
Matt's missed
is.
for those keeping up at
It
home.
just comes down to
We will count Iwo Jima.
Next question is the world of comedies.
Haha.
And your question. 1985's Spies Like Us
Spies Like
starred Chevy Chase and which other Saturday Night Live alum?
Before I even know what you're gonna write, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that it's probably Chris Farley.
Championship match later in round 1.
Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd? Yeah, Dan Aykroyd.
5, 4,
Who hasn't been on Saturday Night Live at this point, though? Seriously.
1, and Mark Andreyko. Yes,
Yeah.
Rachel Cushing.
Dan Aykroyd.
Yes, Snyder.
Dan Aykroyd.
And Clark Wolf.
Dan Aykroyd.
Clark
This is
Wolf.
why I react to these matches and I don't play in.
I'm doing so much better than I thought.
You're doing pretty good.
That's a 9. Shirewolves.
You're doing 3 times better than I am.
Yeah.
Number 7, fantasy slash
I
sci-fi.
might get on board with
Fantasy
fantasy
slash
sci-fi.
sci-fi. In 1986's Short Circuit,
Nope, never
who
mind.
played Stephanie Speck, who's the woman who befriends
Yeah.
Johnny Fine.
Short Circuit's the one with the little like robot, right? And,
Yeah, I have never seen it.
Oh, I have no idea who played. I'm gonna say
I
Sarah
find that robot.
Connolly.
endlessly
Sarah
attractive.
Connolly, is that
No
right?
soul, you're right. 5,
That doesn't sound right.
4,
Yeah.
Sarah Connolly?
3,
Who's the Connolly?
Jennifer.
Jennifer. Yeah,
1,
yeah, yeah.
pens down, and Rachel Cushing.
Aaron Allen.
No, Jeff Snyder.
Leah Thompson.
No, Clark Wolf.
Kim Cattrall.
No, and Andrick. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, 11.
Hey,
10.
Andrick,
Clark
get it back.
Wolf, Mr. First, I'm old. 11, 10.
But what a great walk down 80s actress
I don't
memory
know
lane
80s
that
actors
was.
and actresses unless they kept
We're
acting.
gonna be
until
doing
they
the
I
grew.
wasn't alive in the 80s.
Yeah,
I feel like I
I
was watching
was
a pitch
sperm in
Short
the
Circuit
80s.
and a bunch of executives saying which actress they like in the
Perfect
film.
round is now off the table as we
maybe
get
too
to
much
our
information
last
for some of our
question
fans
in
at
round
home,
number
but
one.
you think I was always
This
this
is in
pretty?
the world
No, I
of
was,
new releases.
I was a tadpole.
These are
We're all
movies
adults
that
here.
Yeah.
recently released in a theater.
If you're under 17 watching this podcast,
Which
what are you doing?
actress co-stars as a character named Detroit
Oh,
in
it's-
2018's
actress
Sorry to
co-star.
Bother You?
That's
I don't know her character's name.
I can never remember her
I'm assuming
name.
it's her.
It's the
Fight or
it's
flight.
that thick
Just saw a trailer
girl.
with her yesterday.
Oh man.
5.
Is that the dog dropping the bacon?
4. No, the dog is dropping the
Oh, you.
2.
Thompson.
See, I watch you.
Now,
I know you-
wait.
Is it Tessa Thompson?
Sorry. Oh no, sorry about you. Yeah. No, you're right.
And
Yeah.
Jeff Snyder.
Off today. Tessa Thompson.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right.
Wow.
Thompson.
Yes, and Draco.
Tessa Thompson.
And Rachel.
I missed it.
Didn't have it. Tie
Love
game.
Tessa Thompson. We're a big fan of Tessa Thompson on this show.
12,
Yeah.
12. 12. Clark Wolf having a
Thompson is
phenomenal
so good.
round there. 7
That's right.
points.
We were just talking about
And
with Creed.
now
That's what,
we get
yeah.
to round
And also,
number
Men in
2,
Black.
Yep, Men in
which
Black.
will be the
International.
round mark. How's that go?
Which
In round
Looks
number
like-
2, this is the
Yeah,
wheel round.
I know, whenever you
Wheel of
react,
Fate,
it's just
Doom,
like the match
and
seems to be going by so
Justice
much
on the
faster.
wheel is 12. Yes, I said 12.
I feel like I always have to
wheel
go back and
slices
rewatch it
from
just to
12
reabsorb
different
it, but
corners
then
of
it's
the
just
movie
like,
Trivia
oh, that's
Schmoedown in
different.
Knowledge Galaxy. There is no
This is the hard work we put in for y'all. We have to sit here and react to this match.
Here's our round
We don't
number
absorb it all the
2.
same way, and then I gotta go read-back and rewatch it to make sure I got all the lore aspects
You are
of
allowed
it.
a mulligan, which is going
Yeah, you're
for
welcome.
do-over.
You're
At that
welcome.
point, you will have to answer
I probably won't
6.
rewatch it.
Count them 6
I'll
questions.
probably rewatch it.
In
I'm in a
that
hotel room
selected
right now.
wheel
Here's
slice. Each question's worth
That
3 points.
I bought the
Nobody
hotel
gets
to
this
come to make
question.
sure that Matt had a place to react with me in
In round
this
number
place.
6, if you're not sure of an answer,
And I
ask
drove
us for
here and had to
multiple
pay for
choice.
parking.
Yep.
4 options for
Did you
which
pay
is the
for
correct answer.
Yeah,
At that
the
point,
valet.
the value
Yeah.
question goes down
Was
to
it like
1.
$3
This
or
is round number
something?
2, so
$2
the teammates may confer on each
So it'll be like
and
6.
every question prior to
Just
answering.
make James
You have
Bond use the
about 15
$6.
seconds.
This was his idea.
Yeah.
Couple, Chris.
James, if you're watching this video,
Favorites,
you owe
and
Nat
they brought all that
$6.
nice jewelry to the stage.
$6.
You have the option to spin
Which
the wheel,
is
or you
5
defer to
more
the odd couple.
than the
What do you
points I have
do?
earned in this match so far.
They're going to defer. All right, the challengers will spin first. Both
Oh man,
of
this,
the teams
it is time.
have
Wow,
their teams.
God, yeah. I've been reacting too much.
Yeah, I didn't even realize.
This is a hard career, yo.
All right on that. And here we go. There's the spin. It feels like
Spin is in.
Oh boy.
looking for something. Oh, look at this.
Drama.
Dramas. That would be dramas. Dramas is the first category here.
I don't know. That's for them.
Take this.
Snyder's a crime movies kind of guy.
Event. Strategizing news their manager Roxy Strider.
Yeah, they really did.
Drama's a pretty middle lane for both of them, I think, though.
Drama's really
And
broad,
again,
though,
they're
I
gonna
think.
spin the
Yeah,
wheel
Dramas
again.
is both broad, but
This wheel is sponsored
Andreka wants
by
the
our Schmoedown
Julia
patron,
Roberts
Justin
one, I
Roby.
guess,
How
so
about a hand for
musicals.
Justin Roby? As the
There's actually a
wheel
lot of
goes
script
round
for
and
it.
round.
Where's it gonna
We
go?
also have Brad Pitt in 2000.
Fine.
Oh,
Oh,
mixed
mixed
bag. All right.
That's not Brad Pitt or 2000s, although a Brad Pitt or 2000s question could be inside mixed bag, Christian.
Mixed
So
bag.
they're
That's
just
right,
getting
we have
around
Julia
one
Roberts
question.
list on
Could
there.
be
There's also
anything.
Patriots
Yeah.
Even
list. So
drama.
if somebody
Even
spins
drama.
Julia Roberts, will say the name of that page. But once again, Justin Roby, thank you for all your support. If you want to have your name mentioned in an upcoming championship match, check out the movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon today.
All right,
Go
mixed
subscribe to the
bag.
Patreon,
Here's
everybody.
what the odd couple spun. They will get 6 questions inside of this category. Mixed bag. Here we go. Who was the star of the westerns Big Jake, Chisholm, and Cahill
John
U.S.
Wayne.
Marshal?
Clint Eastwood. John Wayne, Clint Eastwood, plug him in for 2 points. And that are probably both.
5.
Definitely wrong.
Is it A. Robert Mitchum, B.
John
Kirk
Wayne.
Douglas,
Hey, all right.
C.
Well, we know
Burt
that you got a
Lancaster,
chance on here.
D. John Wayne? 5.
John Wayne?
For 1 point.
Oh!
Pretty good guess if you're talking
That was a
about
2-pointer for me.
Yeah.
Keeping track
Name
of
the
it.
That's 6 points. 6
1950s
points.
movie with the characters Eddie Doyle, Johnny Friendly, Father Barry, and Charlie Malloy.
1950s movie with Johnny Friendly, Father Barry.
I don't think I know any 1950s.
5,
I don't.
4.
I know I don't.
3, 2.
Multiple choice.
Is it A. Rebel Without a Cause, From Here to Eternity,
I'm gonna say
On the Waterfront,
C.
Anatomy of a Murder?
Anatomy of a Murder.
Can you repeat the things once
Yep.
more?
A. Rebel Without a Cause.
So I don't think
B.
it's
From
A.
Here to Eternity. C. On the
Watch it be
Waterfront.
A.
D.
Yeah.
Anatomy of a Murder. 5.
On the waterfront.
For 1 point.
Oh,
There they
shit!
go. Question 3.
Put a point for me.
In which
Yep.
80s teen drama will you find some teenagers playing chicken on a couple of tractors? Oh. Footloose. That's correct.
Wouldn't
Correct.
have
If you're going to play tractor chicken at home,
Again,
kick off your
I
Sunday.
was not alive yet.
All right.
There's very few movies I saw before I
Here
was.
we go. Here's the next question. This is question number 4. In 1997 Starship Troopers,
Oh, Starship
who
Troopers.
plays
But I'm
the
not gonna
physically
get this right.
gifted Colonel Carl Jenkins, who leads the military intelligence effort against the bugs?
Snape. Alan Rickman.
Neil Patrick Harris.
For 2 points.
Wow,
Mm.
that's a good
Yeah,
guess.
Patrick Harris,
Yep.
isn't it?
All right,
Feels
It's
here
been a while
is
since
number
I've seen
5.
It's been a long time since I've seen it, but
For 5. In Finding Neverland, who plays theater producer Charles Frohman?
they're doing really good so far, even having to defer to multiple choice. But.
Yeah.
Multiple choice.
A. Dustin Hoffman. B. Ian McKellen. C. Donald Sutherland. D. Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
Dustin Hoffman.
For 1 point.
Damn it.
All right.
They've needed to rely on multiple choice a fair amount in mixed bag, which is what you expect from this category, but they're getting a lot of questions correct.
Fans
All
of
right,
the
here
my
is
team
the
Arizona
last question
Asian
for you
is not a
guys.
thing on the movie
The
Trivia
last question
Schmoedown.
for you guys in multiple choice. Sorry. Last question for you guys in mixed bag. Which year saw the release of Speed,
1997.
starring Keanu Reeves?
Sure.
Maybe 95.
96.
5,
97.
4, 3,
Don't you dare be 98.
2.
Repeat the question.
First one. Which year saw the release of Speed, starring Keanu Reeves?
They're dialed in on this, though. You can tell. This is the best I've seen their teamwork be. Though.
Mm-hmm.
5,
You gotta be at their best.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2.
1995.
It's incorrect for the steal for 2 points. Big steal.
1994.
That's correct.
That is
Oh.
Big steal. Why? So mixed bag doesn't
See,
give the odd
can't
couple
afford
what they
to
want, and
kill
now the
steal.
Shirewolves will
Yeah,
have
if
a
you-
chance
If
here
you didn't
to
know that, I
spin
would have
and
passed
get
it back to
themselves
one. I
up
get
on
it,
the
though,
board
because
as Clark
that's
Wolf
hard with any
tries
movie
for
released in like
odd
years.
couple. Doing
You've
wow,
almost
look at that
never won.
spin by the Wolf.
That is a very Jon Snow level, the Mother of Dragons kind of spin.
I don't know how her face isn't melting off
Round
with
and
all that
round
stuff
it
on.
goes.
Like,
It hits
legitimately
Julia
working
Roberts.
off.
Julia Roberts.
Is it Julia Roberts? They're going to keep it.
Julia Roberts?
They're spinning away from America's Sweetheart. How is
That's
the
an
wheel going
Draco
to take
strength. We
that?
don't want him to sit there and try to
Cartwheel's
spin
giving
the
the
wheel.
wheel something to
Good
think about on her way back.
She's ready to kill the White Walkers with that wheel. And here is the spin. What's it going to land on?
Oh boy, not
It's
musical.
looking like it could be Ron Howard.
Ron Howard.
Ron
Love
Howard.
the director. Ron Howard it is.
I feel like
So
Rachel
the
Cushing really likes Ron
Wolves will
Howard.
get Ron
Does she?
Howard. 6 questions
I don't know.
inside.
She good.
I feel like she does. But Monday we got the
Ron
family
Howard?
playing again. Hell yeah, our
Oh,
boy
yeah.
Child
Andrew
actor.
guy playing.
And if
Sort of
you
directed
didn't know,
movies.
just go back to
We're
like
probably
episode
gonna be
6 of
asking
the
you
Call to
mostly
Action
about
podcast.
movies.
I call it that faction.
Yeah.
Like, down to the name and everything.
First one. In A Beautiful Mind, what Ivy League school did John Nash attend?
Harvard.
No,
No.
Columbia. Right?
Uh,
I'm just naming out.
No,
Ivy League schools.
I want.
Multiple choice.
It's Columbia.
By that, is it A, Yale, B, Princeton, C, Harvard,
I want
or
to really
D,
say it's
Columbia?
Harvard, but he could be the Columbia on this. You've been hot on mine.
I mean, just,
Princeton.
Give him a point.
Damn.
Oh.
I really
Four
just
points to the odd couple here, Christian. 5 questions left to go.
Okay, so
Your
they can
next
pull
one,
ahead.
again, this is in the world of Ron Howard.
6
Question
points
is,
if they
who
don't.
plays Mel
defer on
Gibson's
this.
wife
Mhm.
in the Ron Howard crime thriller Ransom?
Renee Russo.
Give me back my
points.
sons.
No idea.
And that's
But
where
they
2
knew,
points,
and
and
that's
now
why
that
they're the
pulls them
champs.
to an
Yeah.
into of the odd couples
That's why we're
lead.
reacting.
Here we go with your third
Yeah.
question. A young Irish couple flee to the States, but subsequently struggle to obtain land and prosper freely. In which Ron Howard film?
Far and away.
It is Far and Away.
Ooh,
But that is
Shirewolves are
not the case
tied
with the
halfway
lead.
through their questions.
For the odd couple who now see it dwindle to a tie. Tied here at 19. And your next question, in the world of Ron Howard movies, In the Heart of the Sea, author Herman Melville is played by which actor?
Chris Hemsworth. And Hard to See looks like a movie I really wanted to watch,
5.
but I never did.
I
Four.
Is
can't remember it.
It's
Right.
the-
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are, is it A, Chris Hemsworth,
Hell
yeah.
B, Brendan Gleeson?
Yeah, I got
C,
3
Billy
points now.
Murray,
Everybody
or
keeping
D,
up. I'm
Ben
stoked about
Benoit?
this 2-pointer. Didn't have to defer at all.
5.
Oh, come on, y'all. That was a
I'm
big
not gonna
way.
give myself a
Brendan
pause.
Gleeson.
That is incorrect for a 1
'cause
point
that's
steal
gonna
of
be
the
a good
lead.
steal.
Ben Wishaw.
They have the lead again.
Ben
Wishaw.
Steal
Ben
the
Wishaw.
I take
point.
it back.
Jeff
I have
Snyder
1
picks up the
point.
Wishaw
I could have
steal.
swore it was
20 to
Chris
19
Hemsworth.
right now. The odd couple. 1 point
That's
lead.
a big
Back to
steal,
the
though.
Shirewolves for your Ron Howard question. This is
You
your
gotta stop that
penultimate
momentum.
one. Round number 2. Who plays Russell Crowe's wife, May, in Cinderella Man?
Renee Zellweger.
Give him 2 points and the lead.
I don't hate these.
Question 4.
Turns out I'm not a big Ron
I'm
Howard.
not a Ron Howard
Question
fan,
5.
as it turns out.
That was question number 5. One more question to go here. Shirewolves, you now have a 1-point advantage over the odd couple. And your last question in round number 2. In Ron Howard's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, who played Martha May Whovier, the
Ooh.
woman whom the Grinch was in love with?
Oh,
Some blonde lady.
yeah.
Multiple choice.
All right.
Your multiple choice
I'm
options
going.
are, is it A, Mary Steenburgen, B, Christine
I'm gonna
Baranski,
say
Molly
A.
C,
Shannon?
Molly Shannon,
I'm
or
gonna say
D,
Mary
Sybil Shepherd?
Steenburgen.
Steenburgen.
He's been in some stuff.
Molly Shannon, I think is. I think.
5.
It's
4,
I'm gonna be wrong again.
3.
Mary Steenburgen.
That is incorrect for a
Damn it.
1-point steal
Ooh.
and to tie the game once again.
Oh man.
The end of round 2. And the odd couple come up with your options are A, Mary Steenburgen, B, Christine Baranski, C, Molly Shannon, or D, Sybil Shepherd.
Christine Baranski?
We are tied going into round number 3. The odd couple 2 steals. There is multiple choice, so it's just 1 point apiece,
Yeah.
but still an incredible performance by both
Tied
teams.
at the end of
Really
round
putting it
2,
out here,
that's
Christian. This
wild.
is the championship slobber knocker that we wanted.
All right, so now we get into round number 3, Mark.
This is
That's the
definitely not the
betting
Shirewolves'
round.
best game.
How does that go?
The betting round. The round where you bet. Points,
There's
not
3 more
money,
chunks
of
of
course.
rounds, man.
You can
There's
bet
a
up
lot
to 10
of
points. You can wager as little as 0 points. The Shirewolves are
The
going to
betting
be
round,
spinning
though,
the
that's gonna be
wheel,
the.
and
This is
whatever
usually the
category
round
lands
that
on,
swings
one
the whole
question will
match.
be asked to
So
the field.
yeah,
As soon as
I'm
they
most
select the
excited about this one.
category,
I'm gonna bet
each
zero.
team is going to
Not confident.
decide how many points they
I'm
want to wager
betting.
from 0 to 3.
I think I can only bet
You can only
one.
bet
I can
one.
only bet one, so I'm
Bet.
betting 100% of the points I have on
I
this
don't think
question.
I've ever seen a better wheel spinning performance than what
Well,
Clark Wolf
to
just
keep my
gave.
seven
Clark's been
points.
spinning the wheel like the boss the last year and a half.
I was third.
Right, but
Julia
Julia
Roberts.
Roberts.
Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts
I
it is.
don't
So
want to bet
now
my 1
the
point.
competitors will write their
All
points
right, I'm
down.
gonna miss this question.
As we
For 0
get to
points.
that
I'm
question.
sitting
They're going to write down their points, and I know we're only supposed to do this for round 2. I'm going to do it anyway. You know what? Julia Roberts, it's a sponsored slice of Jacob Blunden. How about a hand for
Jacob Blunden, everybody. If
Funny.
you're watching this show, I'm
Congratulations,
proud of you
Jacob.
for being a
Thanks for
patron.
being a member
That is
of
a-
Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon.
I think it's
All
like
right,
a $50 tier for the
we
wheel.
have got our
It's up
points.
It's up
for
there.
Challengers, here
Good for you,
is
Jacob.
our
If I
question.
had that
Who
much
took
money,
a
I'd put it
selfie
in
with Miss Roberts
I
at
just
the
said that.
2018 Critics' Choice Awards?
All right, here we go. All right.
That's not the question.
No, I got it. Here we go. Here's the question. What does Julia Roberts' character teach in the film Larry Crown?
Ooh.
This was on the app, I think.
I feel like it's gonna be something wacky, like Spanish or something. So I'm gonna
I
say
put social studies.
I'm gonna say English.
5, 4,
If she's a math
3,
teacher, then we lose it as an
2,
Asian question for both
1
of us.
pen down. We start with the challengers. How many points? And you took government. It's incorrect. And how many
Ooh.
Wait,
points?
that 2
And
English?
the answer was speech. Both got it wrong.
Speech
not a
class.
speech.
So we still only 1
Speech
point.
I don't
class.
lose any
Hey,
points.
but the
Alright,
Shirewolves,
here we
guess
go.
what I
So
guessed? Making me
round
championship of the
number
player.
4. This is
You heard it here
the
first.
round mark. The Shire will see themselves with a 1-point lead here going into the speed round. How does that go?
Oh boy.
In
Speed
round number 4,
round.
this is the lightning round, the speed round. This is where points can be won or lost based on how
Woo!
quick a competitor or a team can be on the buzzer and whether they can back that quickness up with movie trivia know-how. 5 questions are asked in the speed round. As soon as you think you know the answer, a team may buzz
How you
in.
doing that?
Now,
That's
if
nice.
the team
That's
buzzing
pretty
in,
close.
that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
you're playing
Which is a
for,
lot closer
but
than
it's
I thought
an
it was gonna be.
individual exercise.
This is the closest match
So
the Shirewolves
as soon as you
have
buzz
had.
in, I will address the competitor
So
by
we'll see
name.
how it
Once
plays
I
out
say
for
your
our girl
first
Clark
name,
and the rest of the
you have
gang.
Exactly 2 seconds. You give us your best attempt at an answer.
I feel
If
like
your
he's
answer is
outed me as a
correct and
Clark
within
fan.
2 seconds, you gain
I really
a point.
hope
I did out him as a
If
Clark
your
fan.
answer is
He was
either
telling me
incorrect or
in
you
good
got the correct
confidence
answer, then
that he
you
couldn't
get
bring it up to the rest of the crew.
Yeah.
And I said that's bullshit. Clark is the most underrated player in this whole league.
So with
Fight
that,
me in the
last
comments.
first. Champions, are you ready?
Yep.
Challengers, are you ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Which drama stars the following stars? Ron Rifkin, Guy Pearce, Danny DeVito. Mark.
LA Confidential.
Yes.
1 point for the Odd Couple. We're now tied at 19.
I was like, how many
And
Danny DeVito movies
Clue.
do I know?
Who plays Wadsworth? Rachel.
Tim Curry.
Yes. Legend. Who plays Ruth Bader Ginsburg in
Felicity
Mark?
Jones.
No,
Crap.
sorry. Okay, loses the point. Who was the answer? The answer is Felicity Jones. Felicity. Next question.
Get that point.
Who plays the character of Jackie Robinson in 42? Mark.
Chadwick Boseman.
Yes. Last question here.
Ooh, they get tied
Who
again?
directed The Adventures of
Steven
Tintin?
Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg. Tie game.
Wow.
Woo!
Coming back. The buzzer rounds.
How is it still tied?
Tie going
That's
in. We're tied coming out.
Oh, Matt, you're doing great this game, buddy.
Yeah, this is the best I've ever done.
You're playing championship level. You were dialed in for the
Yeah.
It's 9 points for Nat, for those who have
9 points, and if I had a teammate, it could be 18.
And it would- and if I was his teammate, we would have 10 points.
Not for one darn second. We
This is
come to
why I
round
only play Ender
number
Geekdom
5.
at
This is the round that will
Winston
determine the match
Marshall.
unless we go into sudden death. In round number 5, the teams. Each team will give us
No
3
disrespect
numbers.
to
These
Winston
numbers can
Marshall.
range
Well,
from
Winston
1
Marshall. He's a
to
big,
Oh, he's
20.
awesome.
Each
He's
number
a big fan of
corresponds
the
to
show.
a different
My mom,
corner
I
of
hope.
the movie Trivia Schmoedown and know-how.
Winston
Galaxy.
Marshall may not watch
He's been on
it.
the show, hasn't
Yeah, he's done an interview with
Yeah,
James
yeah.
and I don't know if he's been watching since.
good people.
He's good people either way. Even if he's not watching, we love Winston Marshall here at the Call Action Pack.
I don't watch our show
The
either.
team will have to
Yeah.
determine
I record it, then I never
competitor
watch it
on that
again.
squad is gonna
That's
answer
not
that
true. Sometimes I'll go back to see how
question.
how my audio
All
was or
alone,
something like
so
that. We all
as
got
a
mics
competitor,
recently.
I never watch the shows that I'm on. I hate the sound.
Oh yeah, you never want to watch. I get it whenever movie stars are like, yeah, I don't watch my own movies. I'm like, oof, yeah, I can see that.
All right.
Yeah.
So with that, the champions will have the
Me and
first
Charles
choice
Dance have that
3
in common.
numbers.
We don't watch our stuff all over the same.
12 and 19.
8, 12, and 19 for the Shirewolves and for the
Todd
Odd Couple.
usually picks 4, 12, and 19.
6,
Yeah,
14, and 17.
6, 14, and 17. The Odd Couple will get their
Odd Couple goes
2-pointer
first.
in category
Woo!
number
Tied
6.
match.
Category number 6.
Think we're getting overtime?
Go, gentlemen.
Maybe.
Disney
I
films.
think we might get
I think
overtime.
we might.
Disney films.
I think
Who's
we
going
might
to
get
go with
Good
Disney?
chance.
I guess me.
All right, Mark and Draco will go with the 2-pointer.
What was the category?
Disney.
What is Disney films? What is the name
Abu.
of Aladdin's
Yeah.
monkey friend?
I got 3 points now.
That's correct. 2
Wait,
points.
wait.
Yes.
You kidding me, Clark?
Wait, just wait. Just
He
wait.
said Apu.
Apu. Apu is incorrect. Apu is incorrect. The answer is Abu.
That was a
Oh.
Abu.
I'm gonna give myself
Abu.
points. I don't care.
All
Yeah.
right.
Abu.
Abu.
It comes down to 11.
Clark's not gonna miss that beat. There's no way.
I want to say one thing real quick. I want to thank Mark and Draco for being
Yes.
honest.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, this is a
Yeah.
shot
Thank
at
you for being
bacon.
honest.
And Christian, we talked about this. It comes down to one letter sometimes. We
John
mentioned
Carlos
at the top of
Esposito.
the match where it can be a word in a
Yeah,
movie.
Bateman,
This
he
time it
cost
was
us
a letter and a
tons.
name, but that might determine the outcome.
All right, so now
It's cost
Jeff
Clark
Snyder
a
will
title
get
shot.
the three-pointer.
Southside with me.
And
Southside.
Oh,
with
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Then the Shirewolves will have to answer.
I don't blame
their
Get it,
questions.
Clark.
So here you go, Jeff. 3-point category is musicals. Musicals.
Oof.
Oh boy! All right.
Musicals for some.
In which?
So
Sorry.
looking.
In La La Land, which classic film
Casablanca?
do
Yeah.
Sebastian and Mia see together?
Do you know the answer to the question?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Key Largo.
Incorrect. Looking for Rebel Without a Cause.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
the odd
Rebel
couple
Without a Cause is fiery, right?
have
Yeah.
to hit their 5-pointer. If they hit the 5-pointer, it will bounce back to Shirewolves for a chance.
Woo! Should we get this 5 now?
Number 17,
We got this
guys,
one?
was your category. Number
Not likely.
17,
Titles from
70s films.
We definitely don't have this.
We don't.
1970s? We do.
1970s.
No chance.
Snyder
Here it is.
notoriously doesn't watch
Here
movies.
it
This
is.
is The Godfather. I don't know.
Which kind of bar were Alex and
Oh,
his
Clockwork
3
Orange?
They were at an
troops
alcohol bar.
sitting at in the beginning of
What do you mean, what kind of
Clockwork
bar?
Orange?
Is it karaoke bar?
Karaoke bar?
Milk bar? Correct for 5 points.
Ooh.
Milk bar.
Milk bar.
The answer was a milk bar. I just performed at the milk bar in San Francisco. Thanks to everybody that came out. Appreciate y'all. MarkEllisLive.com.
Well, so now the Shirewolves,
Mark Ellis' clothes are
have a
always on
chance to win the game if they hit all 3. But we're going to start with the 2-pointer here.
That's right. You got to build up because they
Think
could
we're
tie
gonna
with
get
a
overtime?
5-pointer, but I think they.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Have Shirewolves ever missed a
well,
five?
because then they can win the match.
Have they ever-
outright
I mean,
with
they
the
don't go to the
5
five.
Oh, wait, no, they
Shirewolves,
only have the
You
5
selected number
No,
8
they have 2,
for
3,
your
and they have all
2-point
3
question,
questions still.
Oh, really?
and that
Yeah,
corresponds
Shirewolves-
yeah,
to
just
the
have one
answer
overtime.
to
No
the
way.
category of romance.
I
So
don't
Mark
know.
Wolf, Rachel Cushing, who would like to field a question? The world of movies, romance.
I'll take it.
Rachel Cushing is going to take it for your 2-point question. That is, who directed the film Safety Not Guaranteed?
Oh, wow.
Oh.
It's the guy from the league. It's, what's his name?
Is it Ryan Johnson?
No. It's Mark's. No, it's something.
Oh,
Mark something.
5.
no.
Colin
Yeah.
Trevorrow.
Colin
2
Trevorrow.
points.
Yeah, that's right.
Controversial?
All right,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
now Clark.
I was thinking
I was thinking the guy who was in the movie.
I knew it was a recent blockbuster guy because he was going to do episode 9.
Question, and that is number 14, Mark.
It's a good movie.
Yeah,
though.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Number 12.
So, okay.
Number 12.
See,
All right, Clark.
I'm not crazy,
your
fans.
team selected number 12.
have
And
a
that
little bit of a
corresponds to the world of
connection.
dramas. And so you're going to be asked to answer this question. World of dramas for 3
Dramas.
points and a tie with the odd couple.
3 points.
In the film Dallas Buyers Club, what actress plays Dr. Eve Sachs, who attempts to help Ron with his diagnosis?
Jennifer Gardner?
Probably.
5, 4, 3.
I don't have it.
Doesn't have it.
Looking for Jennifer Garner.
Hey,
Oh.
3
Here's
points.
where we
Get it.
stand. If the Shirewolves
I'm
hit
adding all
the
the points.
5-pointer,
Whatever.
they retain the titles.
Oh,
However,
man.
if they miss, the odd couple will win the titles and defend against the Shirewolves in the main event at
they
the
do get
Schmoedown
Yep.
Collision
I was gonna
on
say, there's
June
no way they don't.
22nd.
Getting hot in here, is that just me?
So, with that, Mark, number 19,
This is crazy to think
the
of actually
Wolves
Shirewolves
took,
losing.
and that was?
That is going to correspond to the wild, wacky, wonderful world of animated movies.
Oh, no.
Animated?
Animated movies.
This is not their strength.
No.
And your question is? Yeah, all right. I'm not asking. Your question is, in the category number 19, animated movies, what 2 actors voiced the con artist Julio and
Oh.
Miguel? DreamWorks film, The Road to
The
El
2
Dorado.
characters from Road to El Dorado?
I think Rachel knows it.
Nah, that face says otherwise. She's. Alright.
5, 4.
You got 3 repeats. Use it
Repeat
up.
the question.
First
No,
one,
they
do
don't
that.
know.
What
They don't
two
know it.
voice
They don't know
actors-
it.
Oh,
what 2
shit.
actors voice the con artist Tulio and Miguel in the DreamWorks film The Road to El Dorado?
Both? Both.
5, 4,
I've never seen this movie.
3.
I just saw
Brad
I just
Pitt
see memes.
and Matt Damon.
And your winners and new
God.
Schmoedown
Roxy's closer manager of the year this year.
Yeah, I know, she's got it.
That's-
I don't think you can argue at this point.
No.
Kenneth Brana, that was certainly
Damn, what she do? She
Damn.
left it to the championship.
I know.
It's a pretty
That's-
classy end of the match.
Damn.
Being congratulated by the Shirewolves and vice versa. What a match. Came down to the final question.
We've been saying for a long time that I think the Shirewolves are unbeatable. And the crazy thing about this is, other than the fact that they lost, is that like Snyder wasn't even full like character tilt. Like I thought that's how if they were going to beat him, that he would just have to get into their heads. And there was like none of that for Snyder. He's been playing. He's been tame.
And now, what a
It's unbelievable.
Mark and Draco with his
He
first
has a
belt.
title.
Mark and Draco with a belt.
Crazy.
That's so crazy to see.
I mean, it's about time, but
the live
I
main
didn't
event.
think it would
The
happen here.
Shirewolves get a chance because they've defended the title
We got the
twice
clip.
to take on the Odd Couple. And wow, Roxy
Literally in a
Stryer
couple weeks, we see the rematch.
that
So,
she has
Yeah.
just
so
managed
that's
to
the real
be
question.
the
Is Odd
champion
Couple?
to the title. And you can check it out at the
Oh my God,
Schmoedown
you can tell they don't even
Television.
like they don't
That
even
is a
believe they
pay-per-view
did.
event that you do not want to miss. Now, Christian, that takes place in
I don't
June.
believe they
You talk
did.
about the match
I
here
don't believe
today
they
that we just saw. I mean, you look at the guy who he said letters
That's
to Iwo
wild.
Jima, not from Iwo Jima. He said Apu, not Abu. That's how close the match was. Yet the Odd Couple come out on top. I think the Shirewolves are going to be gunning for those belts once
Shirewolves
again.
not knowing
They
a
are going to be
3 and
studying
a
with a fervor
5.
and a focus. But my hat's off to the Odd
Clark's
Couple.
gonna be upset
They
about
really
that, too, 'cause that-
complement each other's strengths
Like
very well.
the 3 fell on her,
About
so she's
that.
gonna
Think
take
about that, the
responsibility
fact
on
that
that.
because the Shirewolves
And then they
have
both
defended the
didn't
title
know,
twice
but-
and they have a chance to just take it right back.
Ooh.
Rachel Cushing and Clark Wolf could be the first to ever repeat right away. You know, to the first team
Yeah.
to ever repeat because
I
Jeff
would
Snyder
not be
was on a
surprised if they're
different
the first to repeat it back.
But
Like it's
Jeff Snyder is a team champion again, and Mark Andreyko, the
So-
long journey has finally.
To your point in the
concluded.
beginning of the
About-
match,
he is finally a champion.
Jeff
Mark
Snyder
Andreyko
is
has won the
the
championship.
goat
Yeah.
of the
even though
teams
it's a little
league.
bittersweet
Like
He has to
against
be.
his
He
old
has two
rival,
different teams.
but he's
Two
done
different
it, and the
teams.
Shirewolves are
Patriots,
ready
Odd
to
Couple.
play
Two different
again.
teams to be one of the most dominant teams, and he was part of the other.
part of the
dominant
most
teams.
dominant team during its run and beat the most dominant team of this period.
He's
The
unreal.
Odd Couple.
That's
What's up,
Crazy.
Movie Trivia
All right,
Schmoedown
let's give
fans?
you that.
Jen Sturger here with the Odd Couple,
and Draco
your
with the belt is
new
so wild to see.
team champions. Reunited and it feels so
Doesn't
good,
even look
right?
Natural.
I know.
Wow, I have missed this baby. Of course, it's a brand new belt, so I've never actually held this one, but the team belt in general, it is like, it's the best reunion of my life.
Yeah, please don't get that one dirty. Mark, this is your first time that you've had a belt. I'm emotional about it.
Snyder's face.
Yeah, I'm shocked, and it's like when people on House Hunters go in and like, I'm not gonna cry because you're fixing my bathroom, and they all cry. I feel like that. It was a roller coaster of a match.
Mark, you ain't
Each
kidding.
team
That
had
was a roller
really good
coaster.
strengths, and we all missed questions, and it was tough. It was a tough match. It was well fought and well played, and I love Rachel and Clark. So the part of me is sad, but part of me is like, holy shit, no longer a belt virgin. Yay! So
Congratulations.
I love that Mark
don't
broke
love
his belt
Rachel
virginity
or
with
Clark,
Rachel
but I
and
have
Clark.
to hand it
Yeah.
to them because they are definitely two of the best players that the Schmoedown has ever seen.
oh, absolutely.
Today wasn't so much a victory as it was an escape. Okay, we were lucky to escape the Shirewolves today because I know I didn't play my best game, and I can't wait for a rematch to show them how good I really am.
Even when you guys landed on mixed bag, which honestly, that can be a landmine. You
wild,
guys
too.
still pulled that out.
Yeah,
That's a
that
hard-fought win on
category,
their part.
I
They-
didn't
Yeah, no,
realize
they
the mixed
earned it.
bag,
They
you
earned
just
that.
get the questions. You don't get a category before each question. So it's a very difficult question. I hope it stays on. That should be one that's permanently on the wheel. That's a really good equalizing question. It was tough. This was a tough game.
Draco gutted it out, though. He gutted out that mixed bag category, and we did just enough at the end of each round to pull it close. Like, it was tied after
Yeah, they
like 3
did
or
that.
4 of the 5 rounds.
Every end of the round, I remember I would double check the score, and I'm just so used to the Shirewolves
we blew that
slobbering
speed
everybody under the
question.
bus. I was just like,
I'm
they're
going to take
tied.
responsibility for that
They're
one.
tied.
That
They're
was a
tied
4-point
again. They're only
swing.
up by
I could've
one.
processed the game.
Behind and
Yeah.
Man, Draco should have.
champions.
And you know what? Apu runs the Quickie Mart. I'm such a dumbass.
It happens
Apu
to
does
the
run
best
the
of us,
quickie
but it
mart.
goes to show you that,
Abu.
like Mark Ellis
It's
said,
like-
one
The
letter
Schmoedown
can change
is
the
a
entire
huge
course
weakness
of
with
this
the
game,
lads
and luckily
thinking
for
about it
you
because
guys,
they didn't know
you knew
Agrabah
the
was a
5
question.
point.
Yeah,
Ben
yeah,
David
yeah,
lost
yeah.
one on that.
Clark had to have
Ben, I'll
it all
never
out
forgive you
playing.
for that.
She said
You
Reds
missed
too.
Aladdin.
A letter can change things. So
Maybe at the live action. I
that
haven't seen
was
the live
good.
action one yet.
It's pretty good. Go check it out.
Go check it out. I don't know, but Aladdin is my favorite Disney movie.
Yeah.
So, am I biased? Absolutely, because it's a movie I watched a shit ton growing up.
I just watched it again, but before I watched the live action one,
Right.
it still holds up.
Oh
I
yeah,
have
so
to
much.
say,
But
before we
it's-
continue, I have to give it up to our manager,
One of the
Roxy
main
Stryer,
Disney
because
films. I don't know how you missed
discouraged
Point
this
Blank.
game, She told me keep my.
Whatever. I'm not
Disney
there.
has
They know
been-
like every other point of this
huge
movie, so I shouldn't
props.
criticize. I get it.
Disney has
job
been like
today,
a weakness for
keeping us
A lot of
writers,
people.
a lot of people. Like
You
Andrew
know,
missed
I
the
really
Lion King question
appreciate
too.
that, but this one you mentioned that we lucked out,
Let's
and
see
you're
where
giving
Roxy
me
is
credit,
on
and
this.
I do appreciate it, but it was all you guys, and it was not luck. You have worked so hard to earn this. I know right before
There's
the
a
match,
touch of luck,
and
but there was a
Draco
lot of
looked at me
skill
and
in there.
it's not that
I
I
mean,
deserve this. I
I'll meet
just
him in the
feel like
middle.
I've earned
Yeah.
it, and you guys have. You earned it.
No, they definitely earned
If
it.
they earned it, they beat
First
who's the
person
boss
to
and into the Shirewolves.
Yeah.
That's
two
a
different teams.
run.
They're 5-1 with 2
huge success.
KOs.
You're going down in Schmoedown history. And Draco, this has been a long time coming, and I could not be more proud of you guys. This was not luck. This was you guys.
And while we may not have liked the entire course you guys took to get here, you know, it definitely, you guys pulled it out today. You guys really did perform super well.
Gutsy win.
Had to throw that one in there. Yep.
And I would like to say one last thing. I hope
Roxy
the
just
fans
throws shade.
enjoyed this match as much as we
Yeah.
did. This was a nail biter. I can only imagine what it was like. There were times when we were behind and getting discouraged and playing. I think it was great to watch all 4 people who were really good play the game. And I do want to throw another shout out to Roxy, because Roxy should get the award for Manager of the Year right now. She
I don't see how she's
downplays
not.
what she does,
She's-
but
Maybe
she is a
if,
stabilizing force. in our
I mean, with
game.
Smets
Smets and
wins the title.
Kaiser,
I really wouldn't
with
be
Smets and
without her.
Kaiser, and if they make
All right,
something
so
in the
obviously
zipper
the
and
next
Yawn,
question is
Yeah, yeah.
Collision. You know,
Maybe.
they're going to get an automatic rematch against you guys at Collision. You guys have proven
Kaiser's
to
the only
play
other one in
pretty
the
well,
running, really,
actually
I think.
very well in live scenarios. So are you feeling nervous at all, or how's the prep going to change for this?
I'm excited because now this,
I think
as
some
much as
stuff like a
people say they don't
distant
like
third.
awards, this
Yeah.
gives me a little bit more
There's a
confidence.
chance, but
So I've done it once. So now that that's over, I'm going to be more free, I think, because this is, Bibiani, Bateman, lots of us know this is like the white whale. And to finally conquer it even once makes you feel like you belong to be
Bateman
I'm
now,
gonna study up on
the
my
best
70s
competitor
and 80s
without a
movies, maybe
belt
play the Billy
in his
Madison
history.
flashcard game with John Roca when it comes to westerns. But I do want to say, just because they don't have a manager doesn't mean that we can't utilize ours, okay? Roxy Stryer tried to manage us during the match. That is her job. That is why she is there. And I am going to make damn sure that she is allowed to manage us in this rematch, okay? If
Snyder's
you want a
on fire
manager,
right now.
get your own Shirewolves.
Singles league,
And one last
Teams
thing
league right
that goes
now?
without saying. I'll shut up, I promise.
Longest interview
Sorry,
ever.
sorry. This is
This
my
has
Oscar
been a long
speech. Don't
interview.
play the
This has been
orchestra
going on for a
away.
while.
Just won the belt.
I want to thank Christian and Mark for creating this, because this has become a huge part of my life, and I've made so many great friends, and it's it means a lot. Sorry.
I'm crying
Thank you.
over here.
Oh, Mark, don't cry. I'm going to
You've
cry.
earned it.
Congratulations again, guys.
Woo! Yeah!
We'll see you at Collision.
I still have no idea.
We're back with the Shirewolves, ladies.
Yeah,
I know this
I
is
would
kind of
know
a weird
that, so.
position for you guys to be
We're
in, because
tweeners right
I
now.
Yeah,
always
probably.
interview you guys in the winner's circle, because until now you were 6-0, and this is your first loss as a team, and a big
6-1,
one at
2K,
that.
yeah.
Against your ex-teammate. There's just probably so much to process right now.
We certainly are proud of Mark. We love Mark. We got very close to him. He's a friend, in front of the camera, behind the camera, and
Mark had a little
and
inside
Rachel
inside
has always
knowledge
said,
on
and I
that,
agree,
too,
like he's
so.
one of the best players in the league to have not had a belt yet. And so, of course, are we slightly disappointed that it came at the cost of us not having a belt? Like, sure, but I feel really good about not only what we did today, but our legacy so far. And I'm happy for Mark.
Yeah, we said in our promo that today history was being made one way or the other, and we are proud of our part in the history of the Schmoedown,
Shirewolves
and
losing it all.
we fought hard and
The
we've made
history
a mark,
maker.
and
Make no
to
mistake.
play a team of this high caliber,
I still can't believe it.
I
and
know.
play the way we
See
did.
how
I mean,
bad it is.
every round it was only like a 1-point difference. So we both fought through categories that we stumbled a little, we pulled back, we both missed the betting round. Like, it was a back and forth, and those are the best kinds of matches. And at the end
That
of
match
the
was
day,
so
they were
serious,
able
though,
to
too.
pull it
Because
out.
even
And,
with
who's
the boss
I
against
completed it.
Shirewolves,
I'm really proud to have been a
it felt
part of a
closer,
match
but
like
there's
this,
no
and
way
I'm
it
really
was
proud of
against
Mark.
all couple. They
And
were
Jeff's
tied
a
literally every
formidable player.
round.
He just made history today as the first belt holder with 2 different teammates. I mean, this league just keeps growing in new and
That
interesting
just goes to
and fun
show the
directions,
teams
and people are
league
accomplishing
is
things in every match
ridiculous
practically, and
right
it's great to be a part
So
of that.
stacked.
So I'm sure
Everyone's a
seeing,
champion.
like you said,
Everybody's at
Mark
championship level.
holding the belt,
Except for maybe
you
like
guys losing yours,
3 or 4
it's
teams.
very
Yeah,
gifted
Wildberries.
guy going on. Yeah,
Kind of funny.
because of
Double toasted.
a lot of
Okay,
mixed
hold on.
emotions.
Kind of
And
funny
you
is
guys performed
championship
so
team.
well in
Ah,
categories that
I'm just
really
kidding.
aren't your
And
strengths.
that's
Like,
hard.
neither one of you was like, yeah, I definitely want Ron Howard.
Yeah, for sure. And I will say, strategy-wise or gameplay-wise, I had Christine Baranski from the beginning, and I didn't go for it because I wasn't 100% confident. And that is Wolves of Steel Clark. That is not Shirewolves Clark. So I have learned. It was a good reminder
Clark did play very well
to
with Steel Clark on this
to go
I'll agree.
for
She
it
wasn't
and
her.
to take
She's
the
been
swing.
confident for these
Because you're not going to
past
get that
handful of
chance
matches,
again,
so.
and then ultimately, and usually your first instinct is right, and so it's like, oh well.
Clark, look, sometimes we all need to be reminded we're just badasses on the inside, so I totally get it. Yeah, it's an easy match to nitpick, and we'll be doing it for a while. What if, this 1 point or that 1 point or buzzed a little faster or gone with our guts? But that's the game. That's always been a part of the game. And, it's fuel to the fire. You learn every match too. So that's definitely just a part of it. And you guys are going to have a lot to learn from and study, obviously, because now you get your automatic rematch. Yeah. So those belts, while they're gone now, may not be gone for long,
Do you think they
Jon
break up
Snow
if
came
they
back
don't?
from the dead. We didn't see
I
that
hope
one
so.
coming, okay?
That's like the
We
only
didn't see
thing
that one
I
coming.
would look forward
What are you guys going to
is
do to
I
prep
don't know.
for
I
Collision?
want Clark Wolf to not be a
I
baby
mean,
face
we're
anymore.
going to do what we always do, and that's the thing. Some days you come and you get 5 out of 8 questions in round 1.
The thing
Some
is,
days
with
you
Clark
get a
or
perfect
Cushing, I
round.
only really want
But
him to be
we are still
teamed up
proud
with
of how
Bear
we play
Andrew.
and what
That's so
we
greedy
know,
of me as an
and,
action fan, but those are those are the only teams
that
I've won.
A game every
I don't
time
even
we
think
get
they
into
need
the
to be
ring.
a
And
team.
if that
Just
means we do it at
I just want to see a
Collision,
Rachel
we'll do
Cushing
it at
versus
Collision.
Clark
I will say
Yeah.
that I will probably brush up on my non-Disney animated movies because not only did this one cost us our belts, but the effing Crudes cost me that match against San Marino, and I'll never forget it. So
Animated
I
really
need to
is just the
definitely,
Achilles
I
heel
need
to
to
Clark
brush
Wolf
up on
in
a
title
couple of
matches.
categories, and I know that. And this is a good
There's so many
kick in the
damn
butt
animated movies, I can't blame
to
her.
refocus and say, okay, you enjoy that belt because we're taking it back.
I don't think you can end it much better than that, other than say that you guys have been such a staple this season and last season in the league. And it's been so refreshing to see champions that hold themselves the way that you two do are such great role models.
I want
Where
to see
there's
him come
little
back up
girls
to
in the
girls
audience
again.
here losing their minds
Yeah.
so much that their
It's
dads
a
have
banger
to tell
track
them
with
to
the
sit
Shirewolves coming
down.
out. I don't like that song in
Probably
any other
gotta end it
context,
now,
but when they
whatever.
come out to that, I'm just like,
Thank you
yes!
for who you are, and don't let this one loss deter you, because I have a feeling Collision is going to be a barn burner.
Yeah, I think
Couple
you're
weeks
right.
away before the next rematch, so we're not
Look
even
at
too
how
far off.
humble I think that both the guys were, and the respect that they gave to the Shirewolves inside of that post match.
If they win that
And
one,
Mark
then
and Draco
should
saying
be
very
getting a
kind words
trilogy.
about the champions, and even Jeff Snyder giving respect to the champions. And they know they got to do it all over again on June 22nd with the former champs, because they're gunning for him, and the Shirewolves said as much in the post.
I think
Literally
that's why the
3 weeks
couples, to be
away
honest with you,
from that rematch.
I'm not saying they're putting on a face, but I
God,
think that they have to be
Collision's
there,
gonna be
especially
lit.
the Shirewolves. You do not want to draw their ire
We got
any further.
Smets
They're
and
already
KO,
looking for
and
revenge
then
come June,
Shirewolves
so they're going
against
to be
all
very
couple.
nice and behave themselves around the Shirewolves, I
Is
think,
that it?
admirably. And then we'll
It might
see
just
what
be
happens.
it, because the events are so much smaller with all the live events throughout the year now that the big pay-per-view ones aren't like 4 or 5 matches anymore.
They knew going into this, yeah.
Still, those are both
play our
crazy
best, but they
matches.
knew they had that in their back pocket. Here they go, main event, Collision. We get to see this amazing match again.
That's what happens on Game of Thrones. Everybody dies, right?
That's a little dire. So, as we...
Spoilers, Marco.
I'm shocked.
Whatever,
And
show's
what a
been over
match
for a couple
we were
weeks.
able
We
to
haven't
witness
watched it
here
now.
today. What did you guys think? Did you think the Odd Couple was going to do it? And who do you think will win the rematch at the Collider Collision? And don't forget, July
I don't think he
20th,
beat the
you
Shirewolves
just saw her
twice.
perform here.
I didn't think
July
Israel was going to
20th,
be getting
you're
beaten,
gonna
period,
see
though,
the winner,
and so
Kingdom
that got checked
champion
today.
Rachel the Crusher
But I don't know
Cushing.
if
She
they
will
lose
put that
twice in a
title
row.
on the line.
I
And
think
it
there's a
will
lot
be
more pressure
against
now they know they can
either.
lose.
Right, like
That's
now
right,
the stakes are
Smasher,
on
Kevin
them.
Smets,
Yeah.
or
Or I mean,
Mike
sure, like it was always on them
Kalinowski
because they could lose the
will
belts, but
win.
now it's
But man, Mark, what
Like
a match we
they
saw here
actually
today.
know
What a
they
match
can.
we saw here
Just-
today.
just-
It's
Right.
been a fun summer for us.
They
at
finally
Trivia
bled.
Schmoedown Live events to look forward
Finally
to.
showed
You
that
can
they're
go to
mortal players.
SchmoedownLive.com. You can also go to TriviaSD.com. We'll all be down at Comic Con July 18% of Comedy MarkelsLive.com. July 20th.
Yeah.
Movie Trivia Schmoedown Live.
I'm not gonna say what I saw on that.
Wait,
What do I
Next
have?
time on
I'm
Movie
not
Trivia
gonna say what I
Schmoedown.
saw.
Christian Harloff, where can all the kids find you out there?
You find me promoting this silly thing. So, guys, thank you so
I've been
much.
telling a bunch of the therapists
joining us
downstairs.
today.
For those who
Make sure you
don't know,
join
I'm
the
actually at
Patreon.
a
Download this
counseling
all
conference
He's at Christian
in
Harloff.
Arizona.
Podcast
I keep telling people, I'm like, oh, yeah, I got a duck. I got to do a reaction for a movie trivia
Thank
show.
you guys
real
so
quick.
much.
They're like, what?
Congratulations to the
And I'm like,
champions.
don't worry about it, guys.
We'll see you very soon.
Flying my buddy in. We're gonna do this. We go. Ben, the boss.
It's a really tight shirt.
Yeah, I won, but it's just about to pop off.
Roxy?
Hi, Ben. How are you?
Why is Roxy so awkward in this scene?
Hi, Ben.
Honestly, doing amazing. I don't know if you heard, but I manage the team champs right now. And actually, how we got our belt was by beating the team that you couldn't beat. I remember that.
Classic.
And you know what else I
That seems very
remember
traditional
is
rom-com.
that 2 years ago, I came to you and I asked if you wanted to be part of my team, if you wanted me to manage you.
We're going to go down this road right now. You want to go down this road?
Yeah, because you turned me down. And guess what? I'm pretty sure that if you had said yes, you would be a champion by now too, because you're not, right?
Rox, I know what you're doing here. I know you think this is an act. Okay, forget it. I realize the decisions I made got me to where I am. I made this. So now I gotta fix it. I accept that.
Definitely know you too well to believe anything you just said. But good luck. Good to see that nothing has changed with you.
Just keep shaking that head, man. Just keep shaking it. You don't got anything better to say? You don't want to go into that. So that was the match. Make sure we're still recording. That would be real embarrassing if we didn't get any of that reaction. Real bad. We would finally be canceled. We would cancel the show right now if it didn't record. We'd be so upset. Flew all the way into Arizona to record this match, and what a damn match that was.
Oh my gosh.
Firstly, for Nat, he scored like 14 points.
14 points.
14
That's
points.
a record for me, by the way.
Yeah. I've never scored that much in teams or singles ever. Not ever. I mean, I don't want to dive too much into the thoughts of it or anything like that because we'll cover it into a call to action, official episode, of course. But real quick, I mean, you've kind of heard us talk about it a whole bunch. I guess we'll just plug our way out. Nat, where can they find you?
You can find me on Facebook.com/MissMarvel13 and also on Letterboxd.com/NattyIce44, I believe. Yep.
Nice. And you can catch me at CAMACH Octopus at Twitter. On Instagram and something else. Don't worry about Instagram. Don't go there. That's my business. You don't need to see that. You can catch me on the Facebook group, Movie Trivia Schmoedown, Action Army, Action Industries, all that good stuff. We'll also plug Andrew Guy and Ben Bateman at Andrew Guy and at Ben Bateman Media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. What a wild match that was. What a shaking post scene with Ben. That was a little weird, but
yeah, that was something.
It was something. But we got new champions for now. Let's see if it holds up in 3 weeks. What do you guys think below in the commentary or in the comment section? Let us know. Do the Shirewolves steal the belts back, or does Odd Couple hold on to them for another match? Let's find out. All right, guys. We'll see you.
See ya.